What's up guys, my name is Ace, and this is my GDQ submission video for Portal Glitchless. Time is going to start whenever the crosshair comes up on screen, and that's going to be in about 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Portal Glitchless. So we spend the first minute of this room locked up, or the first minute of this run locked up in this room while GLaDOS talks to us. So I can take this time to explain some of the run a little bit. So in this run, we are not going to be doing any of the normal shenanigans you see in Portal, like bunny hopping backwards and getting insane speed. But we are still going to be bunny hopping a little bit, just not nearly to the same extent. In this run, we're going to focus, since we're not allowed to get that insane speed that we would normally get by the ABHing and AFHing, we're going to be moving pretty much wherever we can by using portals. Alright, so the GLaDOS is going to open up this room. First thing we're going to do is make our way over here. Also, one thing that I really like in this run is there is a huge emphasis on being able to throw cubes accurately. I actually missed this cube throw, but that's no big deal. Just make my way over to it. Actually place the cube on the button. But yeah, there is a lot of test chambers where you do need to know how to throw cubes accurately, which is a skill that you really don't see very often in the other categories because of the super cube throw glitch. So most of these first few chambers are pretty easy, as they're just designed to kind of show you how the portal works, like you go in one side, you come out the other, that sort of thing. There really isn't much to do in terms of skips. Just kind of have to suffer through it. I barely missed that timing there. So yeah, on to the next test chamber. GLaDOS is going to talk to us for a little bit, and then we'll get our portal gun. We'll start being able to do a few skips. For most of the stuff, though, we still have to do the puzzles. Like, for these first few chambers, you still have to do the puzzles. There isn't really a way for us to skip them. But, once we move on to that chamber 6, we actually start to just skip over most of the puzzles and kind of, do things really fast. Just gotta wait for the portal gun to shoot. Now I can grab it. So in the glitchless category, there is a huge emphasis on having really smooth movement. Much more emphasis on it than in most of the portal categories, where a lot of them focus on just executing the tricks incredibly quickly. Ooh. Had to step backwards there to activate the elevator trigger so it actually opened. So now we're moving on to chamber 4. We actually do have our portal gun now, so we're going to be using it to just do the puzzles as fast as possible. We can't skip them yet, unfortunately. I'm going to shoot a portal down to this pit, grab the cube, and make my way over to the elevator.
As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own.
So a couple more things I really enjoy about the glitchless category. So, first of all, a lot of people like to hate on it for being, not as interesting as the other categories, just because the other categories are so insane with, the glitches that you can pull off and stuff. Having some issues with that cube there.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous state.
But a lot of people really underestimate how difficult this run can be. There's a lot of very hard tricks in this run, and I'm not saying, it's as hard as inbounds or out of bounds, with the glitches. But this run is very fun and difficult in its own right. And in my opinion, is still very fun to watch. So now we're starting to reach the point where we can skip over most of the puzzles. I'm just going to jump into this portal and jump right into the elevator.
The aperture science high energy pellet.
And now I'm going, as soon as the elevator starts rising up, I'm going to line up a shot here.
Such as vaporization.
And this will let me shoot a portal as soon as the elevator door opens up on the ceiling. And I'm going to jump through that portal, shoot another portal, and then land at the end.
Alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your
So one reason that I think, or another reason that I think this would be fun to show off at a GDQ is that a lot of people have seen the glitch runs of this game and they have seen like how insane they can be sometimes. But I think it'd be very cool to show off just how much this game is broken even without glitches. Because like with Test Chamber 8 right there, we skip over the entire puzzle just by doing a bunny hop off of a block. There's a lot of really cool tricks that you don't get to see in the normal runs. And I think it would like be very cool for people to see how much of this game we still skip without even having to do a glitch.
Fantastic. You remained resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
So soon we're going to be getting our double portal gun, which is where the run starts to really get hard and interesting as well. Like, it's still interesting, in my opinion, with the single portal gun, but it really starts to get exciting with the double one.
Hello again. To reiterate,
So you just gotta shoot a portal over there, shoot a portal behind me so I don't land back in it. Now we're going to do another little skip. Oh. I'm actually not sure how I missed that. Okay, there we go.
In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
I'm unsure how I missed that skip the first time. I think I just kind of banged my head on like the portal. But it's whatever. Normally that skip is really easy. So now we're gonna get our double portal gun. Just gonna jump down onto this platform and grab it. Get up there. There we go. Oh, come on. That was really weird. I'm not sure what was going on there. Alright, so Chamber 12 has two very difficult skips in it. The first skip I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and land in a portal in a very specific way so that I can fly up onto a platform and skip having to do a couple more portal shots. Aw, and I missed it. That's no big deal though, that skip only saves 3 seconds. Now I'm going to jump down, and I'm going to do a very difficult cube throw. Try and land on the button. Oh, I almost got it. Alright, that should work. There we go. Getting that skip first try is very hard, but even getting it second try still saves time over the normal strat. But yeah, cube throws in this game are very difficult, and like take a lot of practice to actually be able to do. This is one of the easier cube throws though, because you don't have to throw the cube very far. I actually overthrew it there. But I can just do a quick backup, shoot a portal.
Associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
So for this next test chamber, normally you'd have to do a very long and lengthy puzzle and bring the energy ball like across the entire test chamber. But I'm just going to shoot 2 quick portals, shoot another one. Oh, and I actually missed it. Alright, so I meant to load my quick save there. Normally I'd quick save right before going for that jump, but I actually forgot to that time. That's not too big of a time loss though. So, shoot a portal there, shoot a portal there, jump into it, and skip right to the end. There is a backup strat that I could have done, and I probably should have if I knew my quick save was as far back as it was. But it's still not really that big of a deal. So this next test chamber is actually pretty difficult. I need to move quickly so that I can make the first cycle of this bouncing energy ball in this room. And get it in there. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing some tough skips. I actually messed that up, so I'm going to go for a backup strat real quick. And now we're going to just shoot a couple more portals and fly our way to the end. That test chamber is one of the hardest and most fun to do, in my opinion. And that's where I think the run starts to get really interesting and people start to, you know, actually be on the edge of their seat like, wow, this guy is shooting portals quickly.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance,
so this test chamber is very hard. I'm not going to really be doing any talking during it, just because it requires me to concentrate. So, yeah.
Apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Alright, that could have gone better, but it was still pretty good. That test chamber is very difficult to do. There's a lot of really fast portal shots that you gotta do. I did mess up a little bit in the beginning, and I had to do a quick backup strat in the end, but overall it went pretty well. So now we're going to get our companion cube, and we're going to use our little companion cube to skip this entire test chamber. So first, we do have to jump up here. Oh, there we go. And we gotta jump down this hallway, use our cube to block these energy balls. Now I'm going to hold it behind me in case the energy ball catches up. I don't think it will though, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to just throw our companion cube over there, shoot a portal behind the camera, and now we're going to use this camera and the cube to just skip this entire test chamber. Just gotta jump up on here, bring the cube up, and the test chamber's over.
You did it. The weighted companion.
But now, even though our companion cube has served us well, we are going to have to kill it. So I actually, I know we're not submitting donation incentives yet, like until runs get in, but there was a donation incentive I was thinking of actually saving the companion cube instead of killing it. Have like a save or kill the companion cube bid war or something like that. Anyways, moving on to chamber 18. This is another like pretty hard chamber. Gonna be doing a quick few platform skips. Now we're going to make our way over here, but we're not going to do the puzzle. All we really need is this camera from inside the room. We're going to rest this camera up against the door. And now we're going to use the camera to prop open the door while we make our way back over to it and shoot a portal through it. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing a very difficult trick. There's a very small window to do this. I actually missed it the first time. I'm gonna go for the backup again. Come on. I don't normally miss it this many times in a row. This is a little worrying. Alright, so I made the backup strat.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under...
That backup strat can be difficult to make, but basically what that trick was, it was called reportaling. And if you destroy a portal as you're entering it, you'll get a speed boost out of the next portal. And this is like an intended gameplay mechanic. It's a thing that's supposed to prevent you from getting stuck. But we can abuse it a little bit there. So now, oh, my game might have just crashed. Okay, we're good, never mind. Don't worry about that. So now, this is the final test chamber. We're just gonna skip over the entire thing, though, by doing some quick portal peeks and then jump our way over here. So now this is the part of the run where things start to get, like, very difficult. We've gotta act fast. There's a lot of like quick and accurate portal shots we gotta do.
Operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of
GLaDOS hasn't even finished talking yet.
prior to your victory incandescence.
She hasn't even noticed that we're pretty much like halfway to her at this point. So now I'm going to do a quick lineup here. Shoot a portal at a like small little pixel area over there into this room. And now jump down into here. Alright, we're gonna do a quick portal peek, and now I'm going to try and make the first cycle of this here. Do a skip. And I did make it. Oh, I didn't fall into the portal. Now, a couple more accurate portal shots to make our way through the escapes. Right. So now we're going to this is probably one of the hardest tests, or not test chambers, but hardest splits in the run. Gotta make our way up here, shoot a portal for there so that we can use it later. And now I'm going to try and shoot a portal into this room up here. Oh, I actually missed it the first time, but I can go for it again. Oh, my camera's messed up. Alright. Shoot a portal up there, and then shoot a portal behind the turret. And now use the turret to shoot out the glass. And now just shoot a couple portal shots. And now we have the missile turret shoot this out and jump into the vent.
You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
Right, that went pretty well. So now this is the last escape, or the last map of the run. We're going to do just a couple portal peaks, and then one like sort of hard jump. I actually missed it. There we go, I think that made it. Yep. And now we're just going to make our way over to GLaDOS' room. And we're here.
Congratulations. Was it worth it?
So now we've got to wait for GLaDOS to finish her monologue. Most of this fight is actually just waiting for her to finish talking. But that's not too big of a deal. There's only about 2 minutes left in the run. No, more like a minute and a half.
Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
So this is pretty much just trying to finish this fight as quickly and efficiently as possible. We get to wait quite a while for her to finish talking. You can kind of just do whatever you want for a little bit. I'm gonna try and stack some chairs. See how many we can stack.
What that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I
Oh, is that gonna fall? Oh no, we're good. Alright, so now the rocket turret's gonna come up and we can actually start shooting, or having the turret shoot at GLaDOS.
Can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down.
Now the first core is going to fall right here. Just gonna grab it, set it over there for safekeeping, so I can go and press the button.
Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you ain't
Right. That was pretty good.
You think you're doing some damage?
Now I'm just gonna set up the next shot. Have the turret shoot at me.
In base 4, I'm
So the next portal, or the next core falls up there, so I'm gonna do a quick jump up here. Oh god! The cube actually just knocked me off. I haven't had that happen in a long time. That was a little bit of time lost, but I'm not too worried about it. This run wasn't PB pace. That would have been an upsetting way to lose a PB run, though. Alright. So now the last rocket that we have to have hit GLaDOS. This one's going to be suspended in the air over there. So just gonna do a jump. Grab it. Set it down. Oh! That portal missed first time. Alright, so now just shoot a thing above the trash can again, and time. So now while we're waiting for the game to end, there's a couple things we can do to just kind of mess around. What I like to do is I like to try and make my way over to the parking lot using a couple glitches. Over to the cake room, I should say. So now I just gotta do a few quick glitches, shoot a portal down there, get myself back in bounds. And that's that. That is Portal Glitchless. So thank you guys for watching. How was that run? I think that was like a 19 something RTA. I have my without loads timer up. It was 1935 RTA, which that could have been a lot better for sure. It was still good though. Still alright. Still would have been under my estimate, and that was with a lot of mistakes.
Thank you for assuming the party.
So yeah, that's Portal Glitchless. Thank you guys for watching.